Hi all, Cindy here, back today doing another few pages in my mini album. So this is the mini album I did for my stepdaughter and it was her Christmas present. I do one of these albums of some description every year, so hopefully she's not getting sick of them, not that she said anyway, so hopefully you've been watching along and you know where I'm at. So what I've been doing with these layouts is I'm trying to just keep them quick and pretty and reasonably simple. So I'm endeavouring not to spend any more than about 15 minutes per page, and trying to use up a lot of my stash as well. So right at the beginning, the very first one was a Christmas mini album setup. Was the first video I went through and showed all the products that I was using, and I've done really well. I've been sticking to those. I have pulled in this sheet here and another couple of little bits and pieces from my stash that I want to use up as well. But pretty much I've stuck to what I initially said that I was going to use. I'm not putting any journaling on the pages. A couple of reasons. One, I don't really know the people or a lot of the people that are in the photos, and I'm not there. I'm not a part of her life and what happens on a day-to-day basis. These are just photos that I've pulled from her Instagram or Facebook page. So the journaling that I would write would really be superficial. I have said to her previously to go in and add her journaling to the pages. But as I said, I've been doing these mini albums for 5 odd years now, and I don't think she's gone back and added journaling onto any of them yet. So I dare say she's not going to with this lot either. So you can see the album I'm using there. It's starting to get a few pages in it, so I'm coming towards the end of the layout. And I have to say the video is not going up in order. It was just, as I just filmed the whole lot and then I put them all onto the computer, and then I've just grabbed a couple here there, so it's certainly not in order of being made. But I will finish with a flip through right at the end, so with a couple of layouts before that comes out. So obviously the last one was a photo of, I think it was a photo of her dog. I forgot already what it was. Yes, it was, wasn't it? And this is one of her two dogs. Since obviously this photo's come along, she has lost one of her poochies. She was quite old, so I made sure I've got a couple of photos of the dog in, which I do every year anyway, because she loves the poochies. 2 Jack Russells, 2 Terrors. So I was really happy with the amount of stickers and ephemera that I managed to use up in this album, and it looked really nice. I'm really happy with the outcome. At this stage doesn't live with her partner. She does have a couple of housemates that she lives with, but not her partner. Her poochies for many years have been her love, so I thought I'd definitely pull out the Valentine's Love You labels, and I think they worked well. Bringing in the washi tape that I've used during every layout. So right at the beginning I said that I would put this black and white polka dot washi on every page, and I've managed to do that. And then later as I went along I decided that I was going to put on one of these hearts on every page as well. So I went back and added hearts to each of the page. Moving on to the next one. Just grabbed a blank insert. So this album that I'm using is obviously a Heidi Swapp album, and all the pages are from a Heidi Swapp planner insert. So they do have the days of the week on them, or little monthly calendars. That hasn't bothered me at all. I think by the time I put the embellishments on, you're really your eye's not drawn to the fact that there's days of the week on the background. Occasionally you might see one or two here, and really, if someone actually does notice that, I'll probably be quite glad. It means that someone's actually really looking at the page and paying attention, other than a cursory glance at each page. Going through the ephemera pack, and I've probably said it in the previous videos, but these ephemera, I'm using a couple of different packs, all come from our local reject shop, and they have really, really nice range of products, so I'm happy with that. As I said, just trying to make it look pretty. Flamingo has absolutely no reference whatsoever to this page, other than that they look happy and flamingos are happy. That's a good enough connection for me, and that's pretty much how I've approached the whole album, just to look nice. She lives in Queensland, Australia, so that's quite a warm tropic region of Australia. So not that there's flamingos, but it's certainly always sunny and shiny and lots of pool weather and all the rest of it up that way. So I made sure the collection I used kind of represented the tropics and warm weather and party, I guess, because it's kind of the life that she can lead. Also, initially I was trimming any excess off the edges, so whenever one of my dies overhung the edge, I would go in and trim it up. But after I did a couple of pages, I thought, oh no, actually it adds some texture and some interest to the pages, so now I've just left them hanging over. By the look of my desk, I've done a few pages by this stage because it's starting to build up with bits of scraps and offcuts, which is not generally how I like to work. I generally need a pretty clean desk to be able to work. Most of the time, I would say I tidy up and pack up as I go. So this is getting pretty messy for me. And speaking of such, there I go, tidying it up. Just the way I work, I just need a clean, tidy surface to work on. I need to know where things are. And if I have to go searching for something, it just slows down my process. So I keep things in an orderly condition. And this is the other die cut pack that I'm using. Love the colours in this, lots of purples and greens and pinks. So both collections are nice and festival, well, happy, gay, having fun type of layout. I think you know what I'm trying to say. Which goes with the paper that I'm backing all the photos on. How has everyone been? You're all been well? You're all enjoying this series? I do hope so. Please give me a thumbs up if you are. Leave me a comment. I hope you're managing to, I hope it's inspiring you to do a little mini album of some description. I think I've got a few ideas of some mini albums coming up, so hopefully it's given you some ideas and a bit of inspiration to get out the tape and bits of paper and make something pretty, because that's what we love to do. I think when I do this one, I might be coming to the end of the layout, so end of this video. So if you've stuck with me this far, as always, I want to say thank you very much. I do love reading all your comments, answering any questions. As I said, please give me a thumbs up if you're liking this series and you want to see more, because I'll certainly be doing some more mini album stuff coming up. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss any. Press the little notification icon so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. And this is pretty much the end of it. So once again, thanks very much for watching, and I will talk to you on the next video. Catch you then. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, or a wonderful month. Bye.